What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Global Rugby Manager. It is round number 6 and we are going up against the Manawatu Venom in this huge matchup to decide just where we will be going this season. Both sides relatively closely matched up on the table, so we're looking for a big performance here by the Invaders to put ourselves up where we deserve to be. So this match, of course, one of many that will be coming up in the coming days. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know they missed a couple of weeks due to personal reasons, but we are back with the Invaders, back with GRM, and looking to catch things back up. So expect to see a few GRM videos over the next few days, but let's concentrate right now on what we have here between the Invaders and the Venom, as Charles Banks has an early turnover ball, taking that little intercept. Drop goal! Phil Muhammad! Oh, take 3, Philly! Take 3 already. Love it. What a start by the Invaders. Down it goes to Jorkovic, who floats one away to Brocky. Looking for the kick. How about that, eh? Half a minute, and we're on the board already with 3 points to the Invaders. I love that start. And normally we have to wait a good 15-20 minutes before we see anything. We've turned over their line out as well, but knocked it on. I think that was O'Neill Brown too. Bit of a shame there. And they'll kick this away. They'll surely play advantage out here. It's picked up from Phil, though he will go back for the scrum. Injury already to one of the Venom players, which is brilliant, as the scrum nicely stays down for both teams. And Volunteer puts a hacker across field into touch. They've got a guy off already. I see 16 is on. As advantage, we've knocked on a line out. They haven't won a line out yet, but we are doing a pretty good job at gifting them everything we can. So 3-0 the score, 3 minutes in. Venom now on the attack, and they've kicked it straight down the sideline, and still another advantage. So we're going back. Why even play the kick? Why not just chance your arm? Hamilton out to Volunteer, who fires a hospital pass to Nallard, who gets nailed by O'Neill Brown at inside centre. Waiting for it, Hamilton. Cut out pass, misses, goes for a little trot, crossfield chip from Ming Swing, whatever his name is, and away goes Liddell. It's a try to the Venom. Joseph Liddell, and Ching, I didn't catch his second last name, but an immaculate crossfield kick, and it is 7-0. Carter with the conversion. No, 7-3, sorry. Carter converts, and the Invaders now trail by 7 to 3. Trail by 4. Israel's going there. Here he is, Ming Hung. That was his name. What a kick it was from him that set that try up, but they have lost it. The Venom lose the ball. Away it goes to Brocky. Wow, down the sideline, tight angle. And here he is, the danger man, Ming Hung, running it back. They throw a lot of players into that breakdown. Look at him, there's at least 5. And it sits here for Hamilton. Pick and go, almost one off the play for Esteban. Sits and waits in the 22. Lining something up, it's Burns. The tight end prop who smacks into the next breakdown. Looking to force a mistake. Oh, great short ball to Volunteer. They've got a couple of damn Volunteers and I'm losing to them. 7-3 the score. Invaders trail by 4. Burns with another hit up. Away to Esteban again. And then goes Collis to try and turn it over. Short one off the ruck. And it's Carter this time. That takes a hit up. They're going nowhere here. Absolutely nowhere. Volunteer finally kicks it away. Does everyone a favour as well, because that was terrible to watch. And Phil Muhammad back there gets smashed. We're way back to halfway. We'll see what happens here before we move on to the next highlight of play. And it is Bonicio playing scrum half. Goes back to O'Neill Brown, kicks into his own player. Well done, idiots. And it's the Venom now who start to run it back just short of halfway. They're going to kick this as well. And, oh dear, there's no one back there. Phil is running rampant. And he'll kick it back. And so we've got a bit of drive back going on. It's a Volunteer of the ball on halfway. Goes high, chases. And a dummy. Nice little play there from Phil Muhammad. We've seen that dummy last time. That was just beautiful. today. Not quite the same result. Brock Bondesio gets his boot to it, and he smashed this one. Oh, big mistake. Love that one. Big mistake from Chang Huang, whatever his name was. God, I keep forgetting his name. To the back they go, and the Venom, I think, have knocked that on. They have. So we have a scrum to pack down. We'll see if anything comes to the scrum. And then we will tuttle on to the next highlight of the match. Nothing happening there from Brocky. He just shimmies one way then the other. Out wide to Gage Carter. Beats one man. Leor fires a wide pass. Brock is still on the ground. Brocky, get up. God, last time he wanted you off the field. It goes back to Banks. And he's going to chip this one into the corner. What a kick from Charles Banks. Great kicking option. Outside O'Neill Brown as well. Do we turn this over? No. So that should do us here. They're going to run this out, and they'll go for the big punt. It is 7-3. The Venom lead the Invaders disastrously after just about 12 minutes of the first half. The Venom here are under all sorts of pressure here. On their own line, they're reluctant to kick, but they finally do kick it away through Nella. It's a high one, and it's pulled up. Mohammed Martin is on. That means Mayo is injured. So Mayo is off the field, just to keep you up to date with what's going on. Jorkovic. Mohammed Martin, the outside back replacement. He was the fly-half replacement, for goodness me. Shot ball to Evans, and Josh Evans goes straight through. Finally, we will regain the lead. Took way too long. Almost 20 minutes. Mohammed Martin's on. Brocky's still on, thank goodness. But we are working too hard for this result at the moment. 10-7 the score. The Venom doing well to stay in this match. There's Tatriscu. First time we see his name today. Phil. And they're passing it short. The ball is dislodged from Leor. And Zengedi, the big boy, gets in there and helps out. Away it goes to Brocky, who plunders this one on the boots. And into touch it goes. It's 10-7. Invaders lead once again. We're at 19, almost 20 minutes. And looking a bit better than we were 10 minutes ago. The territorial battle becoming a really, really massive part of this match as we see it ensue yet again through Brock Bondesio. We are getting a bit of a rub of the green here on this kick as you see Rodriguez going very high, but not getting much. Oh, Collis does very well. Away to O'Neill Brown. He's got support. Oh, could have given that to Brock. They keep it alive though. Porter de Perez with the ball on the 22. Very nice stuff. Short ones away from Phil Muhammad to Tatriscu. It's there for Leor. He barks commandments at his backs. And O'Neill Brown, well, he's gone backwards there. O'Neill, not the best run from the retiring veteran. Here's Leor again. Out wide, Brock gives it to Phil. Nice ball away. Jorkovic gets the numbers game. It's out there. Zengedi goes on Carter. Beats one with the fan and beats the rest of speed. That's a great try for Gage Carter. And 15-7 the scoreline. Invaders extend their lead. Here's Brock, way out on the touchline. He goes across the face, unsuccessful from Mr. Bondesio. 15-7 the score, almost half an hour in. Zengedi, you see him on the ball there. He was a big part of that try going. That's catching the ball, had a bit of pace about him as well to go through that gap before feeding it off to the finisher, Gage Carter on the right. So whatever. Oh, it's stolen! Petrescu down the 22! Go, you good thing! He's over! Oh, what a try from Costal Petrescu! 20 points up. Brock Bondesio from the sideline. This one looks a bit better. No! He cuts it on the inside this time. Wow. What a try from Petrescu. It's all happening here. It is all on for young and old. 20 points to 7. The Venom trail now by 13 as Phil Muhammad looks long, looks for a bit more touch, can't find it this time. Ming Hao, I always call him Ching, I don't know why, but this is going to be a turnover ball. It is back to the Invaders it comes. Leor's looking short side, he goes off. Goodness me, let's go back for the advantage. Oh no, it banks, beats one. Charles Banks down the sideline. We are loving life down that touchline at the moment. Where it goes to O'Neill Brown, who smacks it into a player, and straight into touch it goes. Going back for the penalty, and we are slugging this one. halfway 22 goal line of the Manawatu Venom. Here is Petrescu. Played down from Zengedi, giving it look like to Jurkovic. Here's another drop goal attempt. Why is all these drop goal attempts all of a sudden? I haven't increased that. We don't see them all season, and now we've got a couple. That didn't go 10. And Banks goes backwards with the ball in tow. To Brock, who smashes the way downfield. This is a roll-on effect now, isn't it? 32 minutes gone, and we're just cooked up, 13 unanswered points almost. They win it there, the Venom, and they give it away to Volunteer, who hacks us downfield. 23-7 the score, as Phil looks to return it with a bit of interest, doesn't get away with it. 33 minutes, 33 seconds on the clock, done and dusted. Is Phil going to run this one? He does. I just don't know when we're going to do something amazing. Here is Mohamed Martin. Through he goes, bumping off defenders for fun. Quick ball, quick ball. Lior? No. As it goes away to Phil. Pops away. This is great passing. Excellent passing. And Josh Evans is in for 2. That was exquisite passing from the Invaders. 28 points to 7. I expect Brocky will nail this one. Which he does. It's 30 points to 7. 35 gone. Let's move on now. The points are just flowing thick and fast as we head towards half-time. More opportunity here for the Invaders to play disruptors of this line out. There we go, yet again. It's been knocked on from the Venom, so advantage to the Invaders, and look where they are. And look at Petrescu was running that hard line. Look at this from Gates Carter. Oh my goodness. That is not legal. It cannot be right. Bish, bash, bosh. He goes through 3 defenders and leaves the ball for dust. Another try, 37-7. Knocked on from the Venom, and there goes Kikuchi. Charging up towards halfway. Offloads nicely. O'Neill Brown. Oh, you wouldn't catch him anyway, but he's given it to Philly Muhammad. And Phil goes over. Another try. Try after try after try. It is raining tries, and Phil is feeling the mood. 42-7 to stay there. Brock will be back to score another one in just a second. God, imagine it. It'll be a hat-trick in seconds. High on this one from Ming Hung, whatever his name is. God, I'd seem to mess that up every time. But right there's the ball now for the Venom. They're looking all right too to make some inroads. Quick ball as well. Our defence has not recycled, but they stuff it up and they knock it on. 51 gone. Yes, we're in the second half as well. 44-7. Take a breath, everyone. That was just frantic. 2 brilliant tries. We give it away, and we're going to run it out. We're going to run it out. Pull it to Perez. Away to Collis. Out wide for Gates Carter. He beats one defender. Puts a little coming through. Does not regather. And all right. Bumps off the one chase from what looked like Perez. And now they have it back. Oh, it's knocked on, and it's stolen from, I think, Petrescu, who has been just a menace here today. Here is Brock Bondesio. Sets it up. I mean, do we go on here, or is there more points in the offering? Great short passing. This is amazing. The hands. Oh, I feel sorry for whoever that was out in the wing. The scrum stays down, which has been brilliant. Brock runs. Intercepted. And Mallet went for a little bit of a gnarly run. There's a lot of players on the far side team. It's set up nicely. They're taking a long time to set this themselves. Right away to Liddell. And he goes to ground just short of halfway. 53 minutes gone. It's 44-7. The contest well and truly over. But here come the Venom. They're breaking away through White. Oh, he should have passed it. He really had to pass that as well. They just want to score into double figures, but they're not putting those final plays away. That's a turnover. That is it for the Venom. They will be done. Let's kick this ball away, I expect here. Collis goes away. No, we're going to run it. Don't be silly, boys. Come on. You still got to play that proper rugby. Deep pass. O'Neill Brown, they're running it out. Lior goes early. Out to Evans looking for a hat trick. Doesn't find it. It's 44-7. 54 minutes gone. Let's move on ourselves. We are nearing the hour mark of the matchup, and it's a line out to the Venom inside their 22, which is a turnover. Well, I thought the line out we weren't going to win it. I thought we could attack from the kick. But no, we turn it straight over. Here's Mohamed Martin on that left wing, doing a nice steady job at the moment. 44-7 the score still is. And Mark Collis having a strong run, just getting that short pass off the breakdown. Now we're looking for Josh Evans here, looking for his hat trick. Oh, he doesn't get it. A Banks shows a dummy, goes round the corner, eventually giving it to Josh Evans. Nice little show and go there. Here's O'Neill Brown, nothing happening there for him either. This is a bit unlike us to play this sort of tight play after all the fancy stuff we've been doing in the previous 57 minutes of the game. Now here's Bondesio, short bottom of Banks. A Banks bumps off one, goes away to Phil Mohammed. That's a try. Phil is in again. Yeah, get that celebration. And Phil, well done, 49-7. And Brock, I mean, if you can make substitutes, you'd take these key guys off, wouldn't you? Bondesio goes another 2 points. It's 51-7. And it is all Invaders. To think it was 7-3 after about 20 minutes. The points have just come rolling on in for the Invaders. Plenty more to come, possibly as well. 20 minutes to go. So we should probably take this chance. Yes, there's a nice little chip through there from O'Neill Brown. Doesn't come off. We'll take this chance now to go forward and try and get all these highlights in. 51-7 to score. It's a try fest. Keep the highlights rolling, folks, because we have a 5-metre scrum on the Venom line. As straight out it goes to Charles Banks. It stays down. We are looking good. It's there for Lior, looking to put it up towards the 60s. Oh, short little drop-off ball. Offload from Brocky as well. Petrescu can't put it away. I love those little turnaround pop passes. They do look sensational. Here's Evans looking for the hat trick. Can't get it down. Lior pops wide. Bondesio turns around. That is what we like to see. O'Neill Brown slides in. The veteran getting a well-deserved try here against the Venom. It is 56-7. Make that 58-7. It is all the Invaders here against the Venom. This is a thumping, a thrashing, call it what you like. That's what it is. We've got 10 minutes to go till the end of the match. And Brocky's playing scrum half now and thumping this one away. At the back, Ming Hao. I still mess it up every time. Well, that's quickly out from the breakdown as well. But into touch. 10 to go. We've had a lot of highlights in this match already, so we'll see what comes from this final 10. See if then comes this, or are we going to kick it? No, we're going to run it. And a great opportunity to run it is. We've got an overlap out wide, and it's Mohamed Martin. Not the quickest man on the paddock, but he beats tackles. If that was a winger, a proper winger, it could have been another try. Would have been into the 60s. Would have been just brilliant to watch. How far do we go here? This is a huge gap, a huge hole. Out it goes to a Banks. He can't finish the job either. We're missing the speedsters at the right time. Well, what happened there? There's a knock-on to a player in offside position. So we'll go on now. 9 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go in the game. See if we've got any highlights before that final whistle. How about this from Brock? 58-7 up. You get a penalty for not releasing the breakdown. And he slots a 40-metre penalty. Why the hell not, Brock? Why not? Just why not? Terrible, terrible stuff. Who makes these decisions? Goodness me, when you're leading like that, you just think you go for the corner, don't you? But they got the 60 up. Oh, now our scrum falls apart. We've gone perfectly every single scrum until now, and they take the corner. We take 3, they take the corner. Unbelievable. 2 minutes to go. Let's wrap this one up. Knocked on from the Venom. Their line out has been just atrocious. And we have the biggest man at scrum half in world GRM rugby. It is Zengedi, who pops it away to Brocky Bondesio, who smacks this one down, winding down the clock, and expertly as well. Oh no, we're going back, of course. Is that for that knock on the line out? I mean, why not just give us the line out? But whatever. We got 5 seconds to go. Will we milk this 5 and then kick it to touch? We're going to run it. We are running it nicely. Now kick it to touch, boys. Brock's in the breakdown, which probably isn't going to help the cause. We are very wide and very deep, and we've knocked it on. We've knocked it on. What a stupid time and place to knock it on. And over he goes. Oh, God. We defended so well for 79 minutes and 59 seconds. A stupid knock on. And then a well-earned try. The Venom have not been very good. The crowd don't like the fact that we conceded the second try, but we have well and truly smashed the Manawatu Venom. 61-14, I mean, a gift at the end to get them to 14 as well, wasn't it? But smashed them, absolutely thrashed them, dished them, done them, burnt them, killed them, done, they're out of here. Good performance from the Invaders who went down early, 7 points to 3. There was the opening three-pointer from Phil Muhammad. Reply, though, was here from the Venom. Oh, this great kick. That's right. Ming Hua just perfectly positions it away to Liddell. And over he goes for another, well, their first try. And it was one of many great tries as well. We got in the act as well with Zengidi, who was storming through this match. Let's have a look at the stats, shall we? See what we have to look at. 61-14. Big scoreline. Huge scoreline. But look at that possession. 52-48, not much really in that. 60-40 on territory. Tackle count, they only made 10 more tackles than us. They did miss 6 more as well, but 8 tries to 2. You can't put that too much down to their missed tackles because there wasn't too many more differences between them. Attacking rucks, we did that pretty easily over them. We actually took a penalty goal, God knows why. Where do we actually gain advantage? I thought it would be on lineouts, but I think it was more the lineouts that they messed up. We were awarded 10, they were awarded 12, but I don't think they took anywhere near 12 lineouts back to their side. If anything, they took 2 or 3. That's how dominant we were at contesting their lineout. Time in the red zone, 2 minutes 33 to 21 seconds. And O'Neil Brown, the retiring veteran in the centres now, gets man of the match. 5 points, obviously 1 try, 2 assists, 10 tackles. A big workload there for the old man, the number 12 jumper. Let's have a look at some stats here. How do we perform? Front row, indifferent, wasn't it? 31 for Jorkovic, 40 for Petrescu, who I did say was in everything. Petrescu, however, at 13.1 was disastrous. Zengidi at 28, Collis at 20. I'll give them better than that. I thought Zengidi was amazing in open play. He really did dominate. Made a couple of breaks and fed passes that players caught, which was a big thing as well. Into the back row, Kikuchi at 32, DePlayers at 24, and Josh Evans 2 tries and 36. Lior had a shocker. Wow, a 16.5. That is terrible stuff. Brocky wasn't brilliant either, 36.9. Mayo only played for 13 minutes for his 9.7, so he won't be too harsh on him. But it was these 4 guys here. O'Neil Brown at 53, Banks at 40, Carter at 44, and Muhammad at 41.3. They were the difference makers for this match. Overall, I think we played pretty poorly, but to put the side away by 61 points to 14, that is a huge telling stat. We also had Mohamed Martin come on for 70 minutes and played an 18, so not the greatest. Add that to Mayo's 9, you'd give him a 28 overall rating, wouldn't you? On average sort of thing. But yeah, overall, a pretty poor display by the Invaders. But we've come away with a fantastic result and a huge victory. Okay, so a good round 6 for the Invercargill Invaders. 61-14, thrashing the Venom out of the park. Other results around. Whoa, big one here. Look at this. Edinburgh Blues going down to the Harare Rockets. That I am kind of concerned about. I was kind of happy, but now I think about it, that means there's a team stronger than the Edinburgh Blues, which is so scary. But good to see we've got the win though, which is #1 priority. Packed house as well, but we still lose. Well, packed house is just about there, I mean. But we still lose money, so we've got to upgrade our stadium somehow. I don't know how we're going to manage that. But first things first, who do we have in round 7? That's right, we've already taken out the Venom, now we take out the Hurricanes. It's the 2 Manawatu sides, and we are going to face them back to back. This one looks like it's going to be, yeah, we were at home for that last one, obviously. Now we're on the road to the Manawatu Hurricanes. So it's going to be an interesting game. Again, must win. We've got to take these guys out. We've got to take everyone out. I mean, we're at a state now where there is no excuse for a loss, except maybe the Edinburgh Blues, and who are those guys they lost to? I can't even see them on the list anymore. They look scary. They look really scary. Harare Rockets. Hopefully do not meet them this season at all, or next season, or the season after, to be fair. But that is the goal. Hurricanes next match. We've got a few to catch up on, so expect to see some GRM coming your way over the next few days, and multiple episodes coming your way as well. But until then, thanks for tuning and watching. Hope everyone enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you for round 7. The Manawatu Hurricanes versus the Invercargill Invaders. Thank you to everyone for watching and tuning in, and thank you of course to the guys at GRM for allowing me to make this video on their game. Very fun to play. If you want to join up yourself, globalrugmanager.com is all you need to do. Go there, follow the prompts, download it, make your team, and you can be in the game as well, taking on the Invercargill Invaders. But until we meet again on the pitch, thank you all for tuning in and take care.